Tampa, get ready for the AJ Monster Truck Skills Challenge. Hello Monster Truck fans and welcome to AJ Monster Trucks. We are once again here in Tampa, Florida at Raymond James Stadium, and we are about to get underway with the Skills Challenge. In the last episode of this show in Tampa, we saw Jim Kohler and Avenger take home the Chicago-style racing win with some very fast racing. But with that out of the way, it is now time to get into the Skills Challenge. And our first truck coming out, Bernard in the Black Pearl. Unfortunately lost in round one of racing, but now he's here coming out for the Skills Challenge. Hyping up the crowd with that engine. Beautiful sounding truck. And he goes for that near side racing lane for his first hit. Bringing it back into a reverse popper on the back two tires. Almost bringing it into a slap wheelie. Very good first hit for the Black Pearl. He's got one more attempt left. Going to search that stadium floor for his next move. Now we've seen some very incredible Skills Challenge performances in the past two Apex Tour shows, especially from trucks like Max D, NOS Energy Overdrive, who are both here tonight. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what these other drivers can do to try and top their performances. And the Black Pearl going for a second reverse popper, comboing it up into a nose wheelie, bringing it down in front of the NOS Energy 8-pack. Bringing it back over the pad for the combo move, and sets it back down. A solid run for Cole Bernard and the Black Pearl. Like I said, some of the biggest names like Tom Metz, Max D, NOS Energy Overdrive are here in tonight's show. And the score for Black Pearl is a 21.4 to start things out. And speaking of heavy-hitting names, coming out second, NOS Energy Overdrive. With I always say it wrong, the Sonic Sour Body debuting here tonight. And if you've seen NOS Energy Overdrive in the past two Skills Challenges, I think you know what he is going to do. He's set it up, he's made it his signature move. And I would wager that he is about to set up for it. Right here in the Skills Challenge. Tampa, are you ready? NOS Energy Overdrive for his first hit. And there it is, putting it into the one-wheel steal for the third time on Apex Tour. Definitely better than the one in the last show. He's getting really good at that move. Putting it into the one-wheel steal, this time in reverse, coming towards the camera. Absolutely amazing first hit. And for his second move, looks like he's going to line it up for the NOS Energy Overdrive Moonwalk. Getting it on top of that trench box. Setting up for it. Here we go. Bouncing it on the front two tires, bringing it back down for stability, and sets it down. An incredible run for NOS Energy Overdrive Sonic Sour. Score is, he did The overdrive moonwalk wasn't as long as it has been before, but that was one of the best one-wheel steals we've seen out of the 3 that he's performed. And it's a 27.1 to take the lead with a gigantic score early on. Huge, heavy hitter making a statement. Excuse me, and coming out next, the second heavy hitter back-to-back. They're making this skills challenge very interesting. Out next, it's Tom Mentz, Max D, celebrating 2 decades of destruction. He won this competition last time in Indianapolis with possibly the best skills challenge run we've ever seen on the channel. Will he be able to do it again here in Tampa? Let's find out as he's setting up for the maximum moonwalk on the other side of that trench box. Putting it on top of the trench box, ready to go. And here it is, the maximum moonwalk next to the Channel Championship barricades. Gonna bring it back. Tom Mentz, one of the best stoppie drivers ever in the history of the sport, and he is displaying that right now with absolute control and stability over that truck. Bringing it forward once again and slapping it down. A very solid first hit for Max D. If he can combo that up with something very good, score to beat I believe was a 27.1 for NOS Energy Overdrive. Tom Mentz definitely capable of beating it. We'll just have to see what he goes for his second hit. And like I said again, we know he's capable of winning this competition. He did it just last show in Indianapolis. And he also got the freestyle win too, doubling down. Lining up for that center jump. Thought he was going to go for stoppie for a second. He's going to line up for it though. Possibly going to put it into a Wilman bounce moonwalk. Oh no! Gets a bad angle off of it and not able to do anything with that landing. Unfortunate for Tom Mentz, wasting his second hit, getting that bad launch off of that ramp. It's going to be a 20.8, the lowest score so far. Not what he was looking for. So your leader remains NOS Energy Overdrive. And coming out next, it's Moonshine Runner. Now we've seen this truck also before in Tampa. He won here in Tampa the freestyle competition 2 years ago. So he's looking for another Tampa win right now on Apex Tour. Lining up for that center jump, putting it into a moonwalk. Bouncing on the front 2 tires. We've seen how incredible his skills runs are. Had a streak of bad luck for a long time, but in the last year really stepped up his game, and now he's one of the best there is. Has some of the most wins on the entire channel, and he slaps it back down after an incredible stoppie moonwalk combo. Eventually, I'll have to go through all the shows, including the new Apex Tour shows, to see who has the most wins. It might still be Moonshine Runner. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm pretty sure last time he held the title for most wins on Apex Tour. Or not Apex Tour. The entirety of the channel. And here he goes into a second. Stoppie, nose wheelie off the racing lane. And putting it into a moonwalk. Look at that balance, keeping it almost vertical. Oh my. He is, oh my goodness. That is some of the best balancing ability we've ever seen on the channel. Like I said, Moonshine Runner, one of the most experienced trucks on the entire channel. And look at this, going backwards and putting it into yet another and slaps it down. What an amazing run from Moonshine Runner. Best of the best here on AJ Monster Trucks. And the score is coming in. The score for Moonshine Runner is... bit late on the delivery there. It is a 27.6 to take the lead. Oh my. absolutely incredible score. A few, I believe, 27.1 was the previous score, beating it by just a couple decimal numbers there. Coming out next, it's Jamie Garner in Overboard. And that beautiful step-toeing body, of course, here in Tampa. Going to show off for his home state crowd. Here he goes for the jammer. And gets it into a beautiful slap wheelie, riding it across the track. Been a while since we've seen a good slap wheelie, and Jamie Garner is delivering. Got one more hit left to go. He's going to line it up for that near side pod. Not going to go for that ramp, going to go for, oh, this one. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. He's going to line up for this side of the pod, cross thread side. What will he do? Looks like we might see a reverse popper here. Guess that's exactly what we're going to see. Getting it almost vertical on the back two tires. Bringing it up the ramp. And going to combo it into a moonwalk, powering it over the side. Getting some big, oh my goodness, and into another wheelie over it one more time. And brings it down. A great run for Jamie Garner and Overboard for the Tampa crowd. It was a very, very good run. The fact that the slap wheelie was less technical might get in the way with the score with the judges, but we'll just have to see if the score is coming in now. And your score for Overboard is a 26.3. Not enough to take a lead, but still a great score. Up next from Team Cryptid Creations, the newly redesigned Loch Ness Monster. Beautiful brand new body built by Cryptid Creations, who builds a lot of trucks. So going to hit the first bicycle of the night off the racing lane. Riding it around the turn and to the NOS Energy backflip. Very good first hit. We have not seen that yet tonight. And the crowd piped up for his second hit. He's going to attack to that pod right there. Going to use that same ramp Jamie Garner did, but this time in the other direction. Oh, yeah! Quickly bringing it back, saving his attempt, and bringing it into a wheel stand right on the wheelie bar on top of the pad. An incredible second hit for Loch Ness Monster. We saw it last at the Halloween show in Las Vegas. Still with the old body, and the score is coming in now for Loch Ness Monster. A very good run. It's going to be a 25.3 for the Loch Ness Monster. Still not quite enough to take the lead yet. Out next from Team Scream, it's Corey Rummel and Spike Unleashed. Looks like he's taking some body damage after that racing crash. Only the cab is left on that truck. Nevertheless, Corey Rummel ready to throw down here in the Skills Challenge. Lining up for the backside of that close racing lane. And not wasting any time getting into it. Completely vertical truck. And walking it forward. Corey Rummel really knows how to walk these racing lane stoppies. He's showing it right now. Going to bring it backwards now into the moonwalk combo and brings his first hit to a conclusion. Very good first hit. It is going to be very hard to beat the current winning score from Moonshine Runner. 27, I forgot what it was. 27.6, or I believe. It's going to be not a very easy score to beat. Looks like Corey Rummel going to try and line up for a bicycle now. Second one of the night. Here he goes. Getting it on those right side BKTs and brings it down early. Not quite riding out for as long as he would have hoped. A pretty good run for Corey Rumble, Spike Unleashed. And your score for Spike Unleashed is a 24.9. Still not enough to dethrone Moonshine Runner. But up next, the truck that could definitely do it from Team Cryptid Creations, the other half here tonight. It's the Krampus. Again, this truck was supposed to appear back in December, but due to technical problems, it never happened. The show never happened. He's here tonight to make up for it, not wasting any time, putting it on the front two Midwest tires, walking it down the track in front of the NOS Energy 8-pack, and past it, almost all the way to Jammer. Not done yet, gonna bring it across the pad and comboing it up with the wheelie almost. The truck gets sent back down from the force. A solid first hit with that absolutely beautiful truck. One of the best looking I've ever seen here on the channel. Quite a shame the Christmas show didn't come to fruition for the second year in a row due to technical problems. That's just how it goes, I suppose, sometimes. Oh, this is new. Gotta line up for that tabletop. You haven't seen that yet. Bringing it into a moonwalk. And almost losing momentum, bringing it back into a wheelie combo. Look out! Rolling backwards and getting the save. Powering forward back onto all four Midwest tires. What a crazy run from Krampus. What will the judges think? The score is coming in. And the score for Krampus is a 27.1, which ties with NOS Energy Overdrive, but not enough to take over Moonshine Runner's score. Like I said, it's going to be very, very tough to beat. And coming out next is the Hooters truck, who back in Detroit had a pretty solid run, got a very good sidewall, and also put it up onto the front two tires for a stoppy moonwalk combo. And it looks like here he's going to do much of the same, lining up for the side of that tabletop like Ryan Anderson used to do back in 2021. And he's going to do the sidewalls. Here we go. Bouncing it around. Only getting 3 rotations, but the truck was getting out of control there. 3 rotations, sidewall, first hit. Got 1 more remaining. Let's see what he decides to do with it. Searching the track for a second attempt. And looks like going to utilize the far side racing lane. Very similar to what he did in Detroit. And here he goes, getting up on the front two tires. Almost loses control for a second, but brings it back under control on the front two tires, balancing it beautifully. Now going to walk it backwards. Oh, look out! Oh, in trouble! And saves it. Nicely done. Again, another good run, but I don't know if it was quite the caliber that the judges are looking for to be able to beat Moonshine Runner's run. It was incredible, and I don't know, it's going to be tough. Let's see what the judges thought. Your score for the Hooters truck is... very late there. A 26 even. Yeah, like I said, a great run, but still not quite enough. And now we're down to just our last few trucks. Up next, it's Scooby-Doo. We saw that incredibly close race with Batman in the semi-final round back in racing. Now we see what everybody's crime-fighting dog, everybody's favorite crime-fighting dog, will be able to do here tonight in Tampa for the Skills Challenge. Lining up for that center, not the center jump. I've been calling it the center jump the whole time probably. I'm too used to St. Louis style. But anyway, look out! Almost turtles the truck, but keeping it under control on the nose. Walking it backwards now, up over that step-up ramp. What I should have been calling it the whole show, not the center jump. And a solid first run for Scooby-Doo. And for his second hit, oh, this is also a new one. Going to line up for that one ramp on the pod. Looks like he's going to try to hit it from this side. Possibly into a sky wheelie or a moonwalk. Going to try to bring it into a stompy. Oh, bouncing it wrong. Look out. And on the lid, Scooby-Doo flips over on top of the pod ramp for his second hit. Not what he was trying to do. But still a nice crash nonetheless. And your score for Scooby-Doo going to be a 25.1. And now, coming up next, your racing finalist and the one who ended up moving on in the close semifinal race. It's the Dark Knight, Batman, here in Tampa. He's going to line up for that close racing lane, calling for the bicycle. And here he goes. Putting it on the two tires. Look out! Flips it over! On the sides of the tires, putting it into a sidewall. 2 rotations, and he saves it, bringing it backwards. Oh my goodness! And what? On the back 2 tires into a wheelie combo, and he's still not done. Powers it into yet another wheelie. Oh my gosh! Apparently, Batman was not too happy about winning that close race, only to lose in the final. He is going crazy. Not wasting any time into a second hit. Putting it on the front nose of that truck into a stopping moonwalk combo. Bringing it backwards now and powers it back on the rear 2 tires. And just combo city right now. Oh my. And still comboing it up into a slap wheelie now. What? I have no idea how he managed to combo that truck so many times, keeping the momentum going. An unbelievable run for Batman. Another contender for the greatest skills run we've ever seen on the channel. And your score for Batman is a 29.8. Mind you, that's out of 30. Wow. Unbelievable! Your new your new skills challenge leader is Batman. There's only one truck left. Your racing winner, Mr. Excitement himself, Jim Kohler, an Avenger. Rocking that World Finals 12 red body. Looks like he's going to go for the back of that tabletop, possibly for a sky wheelie. And if we know Jim Kohler, which we do, that's most likely what he's going to go for. Here he goes. Putting it into a huge sky wheelie over the tabletop, bouncing crazy. Truck was shut off, but he lands back on all 4 tires. Not sure if that was the RII or the kill switch getting bumped in the back, but the truck shut off and the lights have not come back on. Whipping it into some cyclones for a second hit. Jim Kohler is just on fire, excited in that truck. He might think that he can't take the lead, so he's just going to go crazy with what he knows best. Sky wheelies, cyclones, and it's a 23.9, which means your skills challenge winner is Batman. Unbelievable run and an unbelievable comeback, too. If you enjoyed this episode of Apex Tour, remember to hit the like button and subscribe because we still have one more part coming out soon. Tampa Freestyle. I'll see you next time.